story. I was at
Small funny
Wegmans.
story. Okay.
It's small. It's not like a big funny story, but it's a small one. I was at Wegmans earlier, and I was like, I'm a sucker for samples. I don't know if you guys knew that about me, but I'll eat every single sample that's
You
available to me.
know.
Yeah, I love samples.
So funny.
True story. True story. And they were doing the like liquor samples, and the lady was doing like a sample of like a prosecco, a beer, and a whiskey. And like I walked up, and some guy was already there drinking, and he was like trying to decide if he wanted to try the whiskey one. I was like, yeah, of course. What do you mean, try the whiskey one? Like they're free. And then he took it, and then I looked and I noticed he had a Comcast badge on, and I was like, oh, on company time, are we? And he like immediately took the badge and shoved it in his shirt. I was like, it's okay, I'm not gonna tell Comcast, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
In fact, if anything, I encourage it.
Yeah, please.
It's only going to make you faster than you are already.
Yeah.
By
And
way,
with the speed boost, we know how fast you can get.
Yeah. So funny, he stuffed it right in his shirt.
And now I'm
The
gonna
whiskey
put
wasn't
this
bad. I don't
on
really
that's
like
gonna be
whiskey, but that was an
broadcast to
okay
all
one.
of one people. That guy's so screwed.
I'll be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom. But yeah, that was my little funny story from the day. I'll be back. Just give me a minute.
pretty good.
Okay.
Tom, quick question about Battlefield Synergy on Thursday to think about with physics. Flight, ball bearings, and terminal velocity.
Flight, ball bearings, terminal velocity. Well, so I think that the key function to think about that is that the ball bearings would have to have fallen whatever the distance is, and at which point there's a max to what they can do for damage. It much the same as like when you drop the ballista out of the sky. Like,
Okay.
It just because there's a set rule for it, I'm going to say that there's a max damage that can occur. Now, the ball bearings might spread out upon impact, and if that were to occur, there'd be maybe a larger area of effect that people would then have to take into consideration as difficult terrain because ball bearings. But I think that that's probably what I'm going to come back with about that.
Okay, because I was just thinking like shoving like as many ball bearings into my bag as I'm holding as possible and flying over the battlefield and sprinkling them and saying, to all the little children of the
Regestia.
here's your head. I make
I'm-
all up in the.
No, Tom, let him do it. No,
Okay, that's
I know what you're gonna say.
Yep.
But
Yep.
no, it's okay.
Well,
it doesn't
I
matter that Regessia isn't involved yet.
Well,
Doesn't
no,
matter
I-
that there's no
it's
kids.
Well, you don't
We're
know. There could
making
be
sure
child
that
could be child
Savannis,
soldiers. There could be child
Savannis is gonna kill all the children of Regessia. Okay.
Got to take out the firstborn. Got to make sure the next generation doesn't happen. That's how you win the war.
Just the firstborn? What are you, Egyptian?
Yeah.
Gonna smear some blood over the doorstep.
Yeah, smear it so that you're there.
Smirnoff.
Well, that was how you kept. That's how you stayed the hand of the angel of death, according
I
to
know.
biblical scripture. But just saying,
Pass
Yeah.
over.
pass over me.
Right.
I'm-
Exactly.
So now we all get together and have a meal and fart at one another, and that's how we keep the angel of death away.
Right. Pass gas
I'm pretty
over.
sure that's exactly
it's short,
what
it's
it says.
short
So,
for
yes.
that.
the gas
It's,
over.
it's short for farting. Yes.
Pass
mean,
gas
just-
over.
I'm going to use gas Judaism in the same sentence, but I mean, whatever.
Just
Whatever.
like Easter's about bunnies and chocolate eggs. Yep.
Well, yeah.
I don't think it really matters considering recent news.
That Jesus was a bunny?
No, with gas and Judaism.
I'm not
Boy,
sure
what's
of that
recent?
Yeah, I don't know.
Gaza, Israel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
Not-
sorry.
not-
I thought
not
I thought you meant
so
like something
recent, yeah.
something else. I thought you meant something
Like
else.
just recently it come up or something. But yeah, no, obviously.
Them doing the same war crimes that the Germans did to them.
Right. Well,
Whee!
a lot of people are opposed to it, though. That's some of the difference. But even though they
Yeah, a lot of people
voice
are
that,
opposed
not
to it,
everyone
except
is.
for,
So I mean, yeah, it's a
the
whole thing.
United Nations.
Do we even care about them anymore? I don't think we do.
No,
I
we
don't
not-
think we care about anybody anymore because
Well,
we're
when
fucked. But okay, whatever. It's cool.
When have we ever cared about the UN? To be
Ugh.
fair. Oh,
It's very
you voted again.
uncool to care
and
about the UN.
You said not to do that anyway. We're still
Oh,
gonna
don't do the thing?
continue,
We're gonna.
you know, with these war crimes. Oh, Russia, you shouldn't say that. And it's like, oh, that was America talking. Oh, whoops.
Shit.
Bomb in
Yeah,
the sea.
but you know, good, fun, good, clean, fun stuff. Except it's not clean.
I was
And
gonna
it's
say
not
that
fun.
might be clean, might not be fun, but
And
yeah,
it's
you know,
not
yeah,
stuff. It might be stuff. Okay,
Is it bad? I
now
was
that
just
we've
thinking-
started on a high note,
Whee! War crimes. Let's go.
yeah, right.
Maybe just the word
Wait
crimes.
a minute. I just
Oh,
want to
Lord.
say that we're having less of a visceral reaction to this than the night that that Brian decided that he wanted to attack his Nazi neighbor, who may or may not have been Nazis.
So,
Just-
so I'm going to stop you there, Tom. We've all lived through 2 terrorist attacks, and how many wars have we been in now? So I think we're kind of numb to it.
Well, it
That's fair.
depends on who and what you're talking about, because it's like, yeah, America and whatever, and there's so much. So to continue with the escapism,
Yes.
Yeah, let's commit our
do
own war
that.
crimes instead of talking about our countries.
Right.
Let's
Let's
do
get-
our own. Let's get
Yeah.
after it, guys.
Let's-
Feel the-
Let's get
feel the-
our hands into it ourselves.
Right into the elbows. Yes, there we go.
Ew.
Gonna really go into
Yeah.
that dinosaur dung. Just Jurassic Park it.
Okay, just Jurassic Park those statements from now on, you. All right, so
I mean, that
where?
was
Of course it was. I said it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Guess so.
Nice.
So we have a battle ongoing. We've got some portals out there, some enemies that have been kind of moving in, and portals that have been kind of disrupted. And where we left off last week was with a couple people falling off in real
Oh
life.
yeah, I was still stunned, right?
So let's see.
to go back to the
Yes.
P-Bath.
Yes, you
I
are
was still stunned, right? I didn't pass it. That's right. That was the last thing I did.
I passed out. The 3 rounds.
That's okay.
I think we all passed out.
Oh yeah,
Nope, nobody's
mad.
mad. Nobody's
And
mad.
that's the whole thing is we start off with Corellian and Hal because they also passed out just a little later.
Head friends. All right.
We did it. We did it, guys.
I got 8 hours of sleep. It was great. I am going to attack this dude right here. This guy.
I think that's one of our guys. I'm kidding.
Well, fuck that guy.
Just stabbing teammates. Let's do it.
All right. So
It's one of ours. He just did disguise self. Now you're gonna become the
Oh, wait.
bad guy.
do I get
Ooh.
advantage on this because of flanking?
Yeah.
All right. Figured I'd. All right. So does
Yeah,
28?
Good thing because the 28 misses, but the 24 will hit.
Fair enough.
One of those weird math things.
Right?
All right. So that's going to be 14, 16. Oh no, hold on. Sorry, 14. I kill myself
2.
2, and then 7 for 20.
6.
And that will be enough.
Cool.
Excuse me, to take that one down.
All right. And then, which one's the next bad guy? Is this one of ours or one of theirs?
That is
That's
one of
one
yours.
of ours.
Okay. In that case, can
That's
I?
one of these ones.
All right. What is my flight speed right now on the broom?
Should be 50
Okay.
because you have the better broom.
Ooh, cool.
Depends on how much you stroke it.
All right. Well, there
goes
is. We weren't gonna talk about like swift actions, but sure. All right.
Yes, exactly. Well, it depends on how swift.
Obviously.
Obviously.
One.
Sometimes there's time constraints.
Does a 22 hit?
Sometimes you have to get
Oh
somewhere
shit!
quicker.
When are they gonna be home?
Whoa, did I lock the door? Oh,
Gotta go
Right,
back to old reliable.
Yes, a 22 hits.
Anyway,
Alright.
long story short,
long story short. Too late.
23 points of damage. No sneak attack. So 1, 2, 3. And then last hit.
Meant
Well,
to be a
does a
19.
19 hit?
Yes.
That'll be 16 points of damage. Yeah, 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
Okay. And so that leaves us with Hal for the moment.
Okay, just a couple quick questions because there's a lot that I don't remember. There's a giant radius around the guy at the top of the map. What's going on up there?
That is a hallowed ground.
Okay,
I think
and then
the... Look at the exact writing. But yes, that is what it is.
Okay.
Hallow was cast.
okay, and then the
Something.
the mind flayer that is next to me, or I should say diagonally next to me right now. When last I remember, I was on a broom that was being flown by Drac. If Drac is not with us anymore, where does that put me as far as smashing on the ground? I have to stand up. Like what's?
don't say
what's
not
happening?
with us. I'm alive.
I'm sorry, not with us consciously. That's all.
Okay, good.
Yes.
You're ratatouilleing it. You know, you're driving. you're
I'm
directing
pulling the horns. Yeah.
horns.
Well, to be fair, I believe he flew over in a way that I laid on the ground and put my feet up and just stuck to the broom so that I could attack on the other side of the broom. So
you excuse me. You are currently, the broom fell. I'm gonna move you, both of you,
Dwarf. Now you're a broom.
in a way. The broom fell in a way where I don't need to do this. It's like stuck in between the rock like this. So it
Okay.
fell through the crack. And Drac is out of it. And so he might be falling. So that's kind of where we leave you, where like you're kind of counterbalancing the situation from underneath the broom.
yep.
Like you were underneath and then it fell into the crack and both ends of the broom stopped because they
I
got kind of
don't-
wedged into the rock.
I don't think we've ever asked this question before. Hal does not in any way feel that Drac is an aberration, does he?
How dare you?
Holly
you're not
Potter, you
here.
have to go save-
There's no way that you
Make
were
him roll,
jumping
make him
on
roll.
Drac's back and treating
Okay.
him like a friend if you think he's an aberration. He may be an aberration, but
I'm in
you just have
full-on,
no
like,
idea.
I feel like Hal's in full-on aberration frenzy because he switched to stabbing, and he really wants to go stab this aberration. But if there's no Drac, there's no Halator, and if there's no Halator, I mean, That's literally the only
nothing.
thing. That's literally the only thing left to live for at this point because everything else has been taken away from me. I think I'm gonna try to make sure that Drac does not fall off of this precarious broom and drag him off to the side.
Thank you.
Okay. Did you stab? You had attacked with the dagger?
I attacked
Yes,
both of them
you
with
attacked
the
that
daggers. Yes.
guy.
Yeah, but, well, no, that guy got killed, and then I had an additional attack, and I stabbed the other guy, but I didn't do enough damage that it apparently, like, rated that it was there.
Okay.
If I remember, I could be wrong, but I thought that I did.
Could I get 2 wisdom saving throws?
Okay. Are these against an aberration?
No.
Okay.
They're against
First save.
so you already have advantage.
All right. So first saving throw is a 19. Actually, I drank the wine, so is the wine? Oh no, that's intelligence saving throw. So never mind. So all right. So the first one's a 19, and the second one is not a 19. The second one is a 6. First one was really good. The second one, not so much.
Okay.
Good.
So
good,
that
bad,
would have
bad.
been something that I wasn't taking into consideration at the end of last turn, or at that happened your last turn. So right now, because of that, specifically that second attack, you have a feeling that you just have to stab something.
Shit.
And
I knew this was gonna be bad.
So you have to attack the nearest
possible I could-
creature.
Is it possible I could stab like the other dude that's part of our team instead of Drac?
So unfortunately, you are hanging underneath.
Wow.
Like you guys are
The
5 or
ultimate
10
betrayal.
feet under this.
I did
this
this to your
rock.
brother. I did this
Uh,
to your brother.
Welcome to
Like-
the club, Brian.
Wouldn't the nearest creature be himself though?
Apparently, it's stabbing with self-preservation. So
Right. So you're in between the crack. It's hanging down like 5 to 10 feet. You know, we'll say 10 feet. So it's just 2 squares. Nothing so far where you can't do anything. But yes, unfortunately, you have to make
yeah,
attacks.
So I think I don't want to talk about this, but I think I have to talk about this. As an assassin, if I'm striking an incapacitated creature, that's basically a critical hit.
I mean, you are not wrong. Let me see something.
And I'm really hoping you're about to tell me that Drac has taken no damage, because I don't want to add multiple multipliers to this.
Tom, you need to commit seppuku after, just to regain some honor.
The captain snaps. I don't know if Harbor is still part of this, but he's going to snap out of whatever mind control he was under, look over in time to see me kill his maybe
No.
son, and then just cut his
No.
own throat and die.
No one will know except potentially this vampire, because no one else has vision of you guys. You're underneath the rock currently. You are
God.
you're in basically complete cover.
May I suggest disguise self?
to Brian?
You would.
Since he's about to die, at least Hal can use that. No, Hal uses that first. And then it's just like, okay, free action, disguise self on Drac. I don't want you
All right,
to be
so-
looking at me with those sad eyes.
All right. So how many attacks do I have to make against him? First question.
So you have to make
Maximum.
all of your attacks.
Do I have to take a bonus attack, or can it just be 2?
Yes. If you have the ability to do that. you do. However,
Eric, is this how you felt?
Yes, this is exactly how I felt.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to.
Meanwhile, I just hear the, ooh, I get to stab more.
I didn't know that Hal was becoming the red cap he didn't want to be, but he is. He just is.
Okay, so
This is because you're possessed.
Apparently, the dagger of endless stabbing needs you to continue stabbing, and if you don't, you have to continue stabbing no matter what.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't think we've realized this, or I've made saves up until
it has
now and
not
not had to deal with
happened.
it.
It has not activated up to this point. So this
Okay.
is the first
I have a
time
block
that we're
of-
coming into play.
Okay, so
and now
I'm
we
gonna-
get to learn.
All right, so I'm gonna roll the first attack.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Does a 22 hit you?
I mean, I'm sure it does. I'm paralyzed, right?
Well, what's your AC?
What's your
shit, that
AC?
means
Right.
he has advantage.
Yeah, advantage too.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, it hit me. It's
Okay, wait. So the second one was a better roll in the sense, but okay.
Well,
You could always get a critical, Tom.
Yeah, this is true.
right. Gotta
But you know, you
Gotta go
missed the
crit
point. You missed
fishing.
the point. When I'm attacking
Oh, I'm
somebody
getting the
who's
point. I'm
when
getting
somebody
the point.
when somebody's surprised as an assassin, it just gets treated as a critical. Doesn't matter.
Oh, right,
It doesn't
right.
fucking matter.
Oh, that's good.
Doesn't matter. All right, so I guess let's walk. Like, do I have to put everything behind this, like Colossus Slayer, sneak attack, and everything, or just stab them?
So sneak
Damn it,
attack.
Colossus.
I'm gonna say you don't have to.
Okay. Okay, because that would have been 8d6. So I'm glad we're not doing that.
No, I mean it. So I'm going to say that you at least have some control over it in terms of you've got a frenzy going in your mind, but
Okay.
but it's not something where you have to try and use your stealth or sneak attackness to it because you can choose. In this case specifically, I think you're not even you're not. I don't think you are. You are not even close enough because you guys have dropped down like the 10 feet. So there's no one else there. Maybe his incapacitated state might give you the ability to still use the sneak attack, but in this case, you could just go at just kind of frenzied attack.
Okay. And the other question I have is, do I have to use Colossus Slayer?
Colossus Slayer, I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. So here we go. So the Dagger of Endless Stabbing is a D4, so now it's 2D4. Colossus Slayer is a D8, so here's 2D8. It's a piercing attack, so it's going to do 1D6, and then it's +7 to whatever this rolls. So here we go.
This is fun.
So I mean, not tragic. It's only 17 points of damage. It could be far worse. Unfortunately, I'm going to stab you 2 more times because I pretty much feel like I'm going to stab you 2 more times.
Not in terms of his actions. He just feels that it's going to be 2 more times.
Let's see.
Okay, so a 26 is going to hit you. Yep.
You have advantage. You got to roll again.
No, I did. I rolled a 7 and a 14, so the 26 is a hit. So that's again, I'm striking in a target that can't move. So I'm just assuming assassin's going to hit again. So it's going to be 2d4, and I cannot do I can't do Colossus again. So it's just going to be 2d4, 1/6 from Piercer, and nope, get rid of that. 2d4 and 1/6, and then it's +7. So 8, so it'll be 15.
Are you
then-
finished yet?
No, I have one more attack.
Oh.
He gets another shot.
Drac probably feels so betrayed right now.
I feel I'm betraying
Well,
myself.
No one even knows what's happening. He stunned. Are you aware of what's happening when you're stunned? Maybe he feels betrayed.
Okay, so that was probably the best roll I could have gotten. A 1, a 2, and a 1. So that's 11 points of damage on that one. So it should have been 11 points, 15 points, and whatever. I think the first one was. I didn't add the 7 to the first one, so whatever that was, it should have been like 23 or something like that.
I just did it once. What? I just did it. Shit. I did 17, I think, the first one, right? And then
So well, the first one should have had another 7 attached to it. So you
Alright,
should
so
it should
that
have
would have
been
been
24.
24. Oh, okay. All right.
24.
So I'll take 7 more.
Yeah.
The next one was 15 because it was 8 points of damage plus the 7, so that's 15. And then the last one was 4 plus 7, so 11. Please tell me I didn't kill you.
No,
Please
I'm
tell me
alive
I didn't
still.
kill you. Ugh.
It too, Hal.
It,
It too.
Hal's
one
just
book.
Hal's looking at his hands, going, "At me, at me, at I."
Okay, so
Yes, at you.
you can you can make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Half
continue to
of
stab.
it.
You can do it, Hal. Believe
No,
in
no, I can't. You said
Nope.
that, and it rolled up a fucking 18. Why did you say
Wow.
that? It was literally like, I'm an 18. You're like, you could do it 4.
Why? It's
Eric
just the
Bird.
opposite of Yu-Gi-Oh. Just, oh, you believe in the heart of the dice?
The die don't
Weird.
believe the die though.
The die are like, we're a blue-eyed dragon, and we're not in your deck, fucktard. Bye.
Obelisk the Destroyer destroys all.
Okay, so with that, that means we are going to your allies. Let's see, we're gonna go to the top guys. The one with the moon setting in the back. Where do I have this? So we should have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 5, 6. No, there's 7, 8 of them. Something. I don't know. I've lost track. Okay,
Something or other.
so right. Let's go with this one. Shit. This thing is blasted from the skies. Over there, the dragon to the left was taken out. Let's see. This guy's gonna attack this one. No, I need that. What am I doing? Misclicking everything. That is a hit for not too much. Who is shaving?
Yo, somebody's vibrator's on. Knock it off.
At least move your mic further away from the vibrator.
I mean, unless it's your thing, but in which case, you know,
You know.
still no.
Not my bag, man.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
You sound really defensive when you say that, Eric. And I wasn't looking at whose thing was going off.
He'll go up with that guy. These guys will. Head up there. That one's dead, so he's actually going to fly up this way because he doesn't want to continue having those things. Okay, we've got 4 of them. 1, 2. No, this should be done anyway. Go ahead. Okay. So the first one will see if he can maybe help. What is his? Yes. So the first one is going to, of the spellcasters, it's going to take out the one next to Harbor. This one is also going to attack the dragon, and he will hit. The damage is, you know, some. These guys aren't doing crazy damage, but it's starting to add up. And these guys are further in the back, so they're going to come up. Both attack that one guy. One hits, one misses. So he actually should have a couple marks on him. And that is all for the turn of yous guys'. Now let's
Do I get
check
my
out.
Oh, that was all the NPCs.
Yes. Okay, you touch a point, because I was looking at you too to see if you got a roll, and I scrolled up and
twiddled
it looked like you
fingers.
had rolled, and it was like a 4. So it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I kind of remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Affected area. Alright, and then the thing that you had done was... Where is it? Is this not the right one? No. Energy protection? No. Extra dimensional interference. Affected creatures can't move or travel using teleportation or by extra dimensional or interplanar means.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, so what's going to happen? How much do we have even left? Okay, that guy's gonna fly up to Rack, but not gonna be able to do anything. What am I looking for? Alright, so Snack is going to continue being carried off.
Oh no.
That's right. Everybody pay attention to that. Not what's happening over here.
Where's he taking me?
But a 16 will not hit, I imagine. Correct. That one's gone. Let's see. Gonna see if he can grab this guy. And it is a 18. That's, come on, load up. That is enough.
Don't worry, Snack. I'm coming for you.
I have to say that despite some things that are happening right now, this seems a lot. This seems a lot better than it did at the end of the first session in this cave. I'm just saying.
Despite the murder taking place, it's really a positive session.
She's still alive, so
Shut your mouth!
it's not a murder yet.
I'm being really I'm really enjoying the fact that Kevin's not like turn it to the max, which is what happened when I got mind controlled and had to stab Rack. So I'm really appreciating that.
Okay. So, what do we have left? There's a lot of guys who are just being dropped. That guy was left. There's still a mind flayer, right? There is.
Two. They're in the
At least
bathroom.
two.
Just regular mind flayers, though? 'Cause there's one
Well,
up here in the middle.
There's one up there, and then there's the dude down here. Not on the same point. This guy right here, right?
Right. But he's the only of the one I'm speaking of. So I need to do this, corner, center. We'll see. This has to happen. So that doesn't even matter. So I need this one. There we go. Alright, so just one. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. So this guy comes down and goes for the vampire and grabs it with its tentacles.
10 tickles.
Yes. It'll probably be very tickly. Okay. Not terrible. Not really much at all, to be honest. Although this is the situation as it is. Still the wrong one. So that... Okay, so he needs to make an intelligence saving throw or be stunned until the grapple is over. He definitely didn't.
He definitely didn't.
Okay, this guy up here, he is going to... He has to stop doing what he's doing.
Back, sorry. Just had to go pee.
What am I looking for? This guy.
This guy. Tom, I don't know if we'll be able to form Halatar anymore after this for a while. Oh.
I'm just saying that I'm very sorry. I'm very, very
This
sorry.
is trust based. We're gonna try and it's gonna fail.
It's not cool.
Don't be sorry. It's okay. Relax. I know it's just a fucking game. I know
It's no.
it's
You know
really
what? Listen.
it's Kevin's fault when you think of it. Really. So if we have
Hey,
anyone to be angry
I
with,
did
it's
not
Kevin.
choose to equip him with that dagger. He
You made the
knew
story,
it was
Kevin.
called the Dagger of Endless Stabbing.
So
He
the only
just-
plus side.
he's-
We're
you
gonna
know,
have
the
to have a
only
friendship arc.
The only plus side is it's not the bow of endless shooting because I'd be rolling d10s with the longbow, and that would
Now
be
you're bragging
much
about how much
bigger.
you could kill me.
Oh my god, I am not. I am not. Oh man.
So, a big spell was just cast that was planning to be saved, but it was used to counteract the effects of Hallow.
Fuck you, Kevin.
There's a lot of that going around tonight. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah. But all right, you know, your turn. You guys have your ability to do what you want to do. You know,
Get fucked.
Try and
Hallow
do
wants to just
something,
kill
I guess.
Drac, or
Kill track. All right, can I try and roll to see if I can wake up from my paralysis?
let me make sure because I think that might be the end of your turn.
It would be the end of my turn, yeah.
Yes. So we'll just wait on that for now.
Okay.
Just once everyone's done,
Yeah. Once Tom's
keep
done
it
killing
clean.
me. Right.
And then unfortunately, Hal had his on the end of his turn, but he didn't want to make that one either. I mean,
don't
you
think
can
it was a
blame
question
me,
of
but a
wanting
lot
to.
of these things, Hal equipped the dagger. Hal didn't make a
Oh my
wisdom
God.
save. Hal followed
Oh my
up by not making a wisdom
God.
save. I didn't roll those.
Damn, the dots are all connecting now.
They're all fucking connecting, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
Oh, coming up, how?
It's
all
just
coming up to you being dead.
Zach Galifianakis or whatever thing that you can envision in your head where they see the numbers floating
Yeah.
and then they just are figuring everything out.
And it just at the bottom.
That's
it just
just what
turns into
Drac
like a.
is.
It's just no. I was thinking for Hal, it just turns into like a red mist, and then he can't see through, so he just
Oh,
starts
yeah.
stabbing. Yeah.
But meanwhile, Drac is figuring out why you're stabbing him. It's like, I understand. He
I
wants
don't
to.
accept. I don't accept.
I was gonna blame a mysterious being in the sky, but instead, I'm
makes more
blaming the
sense to
one
hate
who's
you.
stabbing me. It's like, well,
It
yeah,
makes more sense to hate you. Yes.
that would kind of make sense. But all right, you guys are up. What's happening? What do you want to do? Snack, just so you know, you are currently being carried off.
Well, I'm gonna go
this
chase
way.
after.
Can I try and eat it?
Well, it's kind of doing the opposite of that. Because this is what it looks like, and it currently has you within that kind of chest cavity, stomach, portal thing in the middle of it. This is a shy guy,
Oh.
a fly shy guy.
Hey, shy guy.
Maybe he just, when it's regular shy guy, he just doesn't do anything, but when you say shy guy fly, just tears out of that.
So I am going to fly. Let me get over here. How far away is he? You said 50 feet?
See.
At 35 feet. And then 45 feet. All right. I'm going to swing it. Try to get Snack out of this situation and attack the fly shot guy. Does 28 hit?
Hit.
Nice.
All right. So that's going to be 20 points of damage. I'll take the 1.
Okay.
And then go again. Does 29 hit?
I'm not gonna take damage. Keep asking stuff like
All right.
that. He's not a ranger.
So that is going to be another 5 points of damage. And then another 25 points of damage.
Okay. And that will do it.
Hey, Snack, you're free.
Hey.
Yes, free falling.
Now he has the broom and it's attuned.
Yeah. He just has
So-
to activate it.
Okay.
So,
Kevin, make him free.
Snack, give me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh. Um. 18.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you drop like 5 feet, and then you remember to use your broom so you don't drop too far. And
All
with
right.
that, so Corellian's turn is over. Snack is now free. Who else? Who's up? Is Hal gonna
So-
stab Drac?
Is it? Do I make a check at the start of my turn, or do I have to wait till the end, or how does this
It
work?
is the end of your turn.
So
That
I
was
have
what
to.
that 7 was.
So I have to stab him again. There's nobody closer. Like
There
there's
is
no one
not
else
anyone
closer.
We haven't fallen far enough through the sky that someone else is closer.
We didn't loop back around so that we then fell from the top again. Maybe we go
All right.
a little bit out of an angle.
Shit. And you're still out of it? Yes.
I haven't rolled anything yet, so yes.
Yeah, his is at the end of the turn as well.
All right. So that's. I didn't roll with advantage. So hold on. That's a 16. That's gonna fucking hit you. It's 25. So all right. So here we go. That's 2d4, and because I have Colossus Slayer, that's 2d8, and then that's a d6 for Piercer, and it's +7 to this. Whee-oo! That's 17 points of damage. That was really low roll. So
Wow.
all right, first attack, second attack. Second attack is a hit, but this is gonna be less damage. So it's 2d4. And 1/6 +7. And that's gonna be 16 points of damage. And then the last attack. It's fucking advantage against my friend. Probably the only one I got left. A 15. Does a 15
Ooh.
not hit? A 15 may
15
not hit.
does not hit.
3 and a 2, nice.
Yeah, I don't stab you for once. All right.
So,
Sweet.
Drac, give me a perception check. Okay.
19.
So you
I can see
do
that Tom is
see,
stabbing me.
well, not only that, but you see that though his face is red, just covered in blood, you do see
Oh,
a
that
little
kind of
tear washing some of it away.
That's rough, buddy.
So sorry.
Okay, so Rack, Snack, and Harbor are left.
I'm mad at you right now, Kevin.
What?
You're
What
not
did I
the only
do?
one. You're not the only. Oh wait. Do I make a save to see if I can get out of this?
I'm gonna have that just later, because you and
Oh,
Brian
okay.
still need to make your saves. But I just want to
Okay.
wait until everything's over, and then that'll be
Understood.
the legit end of turn. Because then, if
Okay,
any
all right.
certain things happen too. Also, if anyone wanted to, I don't know if anyone even has the ability to in this group, but
Murder Hal?
if someone were
Okay.
gonna heal you, and then it was just like, oh, there's no reason for me to heal him because he
Hal's hugging
already made
him
the
and
save.
holding him, plugging up the wound.
With a
Right.
knife.
Right there.
I was
way to
trying
stop
to
bleeding
plug
is
up
to
the
put a knife
holes
into the wound.
with the
Yeah.
knife, right?
There's no way I saw him stab Drag. There's no way he'd betray him like that. I don't think so.
There's only one person, two people, three people on the team he would stab. First of all, he's threatened to stab the captain. He has stabbed Rack. He definitely killed Corellian and Corellian's back. And now he's fucking stabbing Jordan. Jesus Christ.
Is Tom the big bad the whole time?
Are
It
you
was-
just
oh,
figuring
he's
that out
small.
now? Just
In the session with the
Oh
knife.
yeah, well I mean, he's always been the big bad. I mean, we do know that since day one, day two, to be honest.
maybe day two. Yeah, it was day two.
It was day two, because the first one was just you guys going around the fort and just going up, fighting some guys. Everything was cool. It was the next day when it's just like, all right, we're gonna go, and you went, no, I'm staying
Evil.
here, and I'm gonna threaten some guys, and then sleep, and then take a rowboat out. What is happening?
I mean, this all sounds right.
It was. Okay, so who's up?
Um, let's see. Oh, look, it's my friend. My stalker.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to look at the map. I thought maybe you had come over and you were staring at Hal.
Can I get a con 20 from my stalker, Kevin?
Can I? You want me to take care of this guy and go for the big guy? Because I don't think I can reach this guy in time.
Big guy, but you are the big guy.
Big
Yeah,
guy,
just-
big guy.
Just get on your broom, and
Get on your giant broom.
right.
Is it? Big
Actually, no.
with me?
Get on your tiny broom
That
because that's even
that
better.
is it. Right, that's what I'm imagining.
I just picture
But-
that I have to stand on it with one foot and then like Tony Hawk Pro Skate, like balance,
Right.
That's
going
great.
back and forth.
But a
You want me to take care of this guy right here instead, just because I can get to him? I don't know what else I can get to.
Now, what do you guys think? I'm seeing it as you are just doing this. God, I had whatever. I'm keeping it as a cone. It's definitely easy to see. This area right here, it looks like it's a big rock pillar. Based on like these parts where it seems like they're sticking out. What do you guys think?
I think. Well, I pictured it as just like a floating rock almost because I figured this almost looks like a vacuum of space. But yeah,
They're definitely floating. I'm just saying the parts
I kind of-
are up.
yeah. I kind of thought, like, because you described this as we went into a cave and then encountered this scenario, that it was some sort of like interdimensional thing where like space was both like above and beyond in a way that it didn't make sense, but like the weird lighting by the rifts was what was creating this like kind of like hyperbolic atmosphere all around where it was like, is this up, is this down, is this wherever?
Absolutely. All of that is true. I'm just curious specifically about this rock formation. Because it looks like this is up top, like I'd say like 5 feet, and this little area looks like it's up 5 feet. Because I only say that because of the vision and being able to see specifically only because of where you are, Harbor.
He's also
I'm-
gigantified, so
I'm willing to.
Gigantor.
Well, and that's the thing. Where this is up 10 feet, he's only up the 10 feet. If something yells, you can go that way. Hop over this little 5-foot rock. Maybe do some parkour. So it might not make a difference.
I
don't think I do, but I didn't know if you had a vendetta with this guy or if you mind if I take a swing.
oh no, you can take him.
All right. I'll go over here. I'll go around this. And then,
Yeah, I brought all that up just to say, who cares? Go around. Like that whole explanation
Why
is just
did
like,
that go-
whatever.
I'll
just-
give you advantage.
what should we do with this? Don't worry, that's fine.
Why is
thought
that
you-
3
It's gonna
rolls?
be some kind of Indiana Jones trap.
Mhm.
Don't push the button.
I have something. Is there something that like has me reroll a 1? Because for some reason it rolled 3 die. I just don't know why. But either way,
Yeah, you are part halfling when you get
I
bigger.
guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait,
No, doesn't the
No, is that
barbarian have
D12?
like a? Doesn't the barbarian have a critical
Isn't
effect?
it part of your
on ninth-
archetype?
I thought there was
Okay, so-
something.
So the 19 is a d20 plus 11, and that's an 8 plus 11 for 19. Then it's got 12 because it's rolling a d12 plus 1 to d20 plus wait, they're back to 20.
Hold
What the
on.
hell
Let
is it
me
talking
check
about with
character
12?
to figure out. Hold on. I'll figure this out. I just had to look at this shit.
He's just got to disguise self for a minute.
Well, I got the 12 because
It's a
it was
12
a D20
because
plus.
he rolled advantage and it rolled in that 1, and he's plus 11.
Right, but then why did it then roll another for the 19
There's
after that?
1d6 of cold and 1d6 of lightning if the gauntlets of lightning are
Yeah,
activated.
yeah, but none of that is. This is all just a D20. I don't know why a D20 then re-rolled. Either way, I don't know. 19.
Yeah, because it's not like the other one should be as a 28 and it's a 15 or something. It's like, I might not hit. It's a 19 either way. We'll have to look at that because that's interesting. Because yes, a 19
Yeah,
does
I
hit.
wonder. 20 damage altogether.
Do you get another D4 right for bigness?
I
That's
think so.
true.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah. For bigness.
It
Damn,
ain't
boy.
wrongs.
Damn boy. You bigs.
He's still floating there.
Oh, wait, I guess it did break it out. Oh, huh. Oh, that's your roll for your attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Unless it broke when you have advantage, and it just put the advantage on the side of what it would be. Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand now.
18
Well,
damage.
well, Professor, you want to let us the rest of us
And
know?
the D4.
Did you add
Yeah.
the other
Or is
D4?
No, so the effect of rage, what it's doing is the 19 on the left is the die roll that it should be showing, like saying, hey, this is what it came out, but because of rage, it rolled it twice, and that's what it is on the right, showing the actual rolls, and because it has advantage, it shows what the actual, the winning roll was. That's what I'm interpreting that as, because that's why you have
The weird part is that it rolled 3 die in beyond, and that's why
I was just about to ask that. And then when
Because
you did
I-
the same thing after that, it did not.
Right, exactly. So I
And
don't.
did you click on the same spot and everything?
Yeah. Well, I used the right shift key the first time, and now I use the left shift key. So I don't know if there was something with that.
Huh.
That's just weird.
I can try.
That you
Again.
use the other shift key.
What's up with that?
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta
it
feel-
does roll 3 if you use the right one.
What the fuck?
What's
Nice.
up with the shift?
Good to
Hold
know.
on. Shit.
No, shift.
So, got him.
That's why it do what it did.
Oh, plus plus.
How's this
Yeah, and
guy
it says
looking
it. Oh, and let's see.
after 22
Trips.
points of additional damage?
Yes, I took those. He is worse off than I'm showing. There we go.
Alright, he's still up in Dex save.
Fail. It's like 17, right?
Yeah, something like that. 18. 11 light.
Damn.
And that's everything. If he's still up, then
He is. All right, snack and rack.
Attack.
Snack and rack on the attack with back.
but not with Drac.
Small tier.
Yes, another tier.
Yeah. This time from Drac. Hal, perception check.
No, I don't want to.
Is it one of those things where my tears will snap him out of it? Tom, don't be so prideful.
Nice.
Can I like?
You're like, oh, I don't care anymore, and keeps having.
I can't look at him.
I can't kill another teammate.
It hurts too much.
Can I like? Because I'm on my broom. Can I like float above harbor?
Yes.
That way I can get both of them with a spell.
That way you can drop your pants and shit on him. Yeah, do it. Do it.
Not you, Tom.
You know what? I take offense to that. I would not do that. Hal might. So there's a difference.
I don't know.
So
Flying shit might be kind of fun.
if you Harbor can just take a step over.
Okay. Can I get a Dex 20?
Every time I hear that shit, I regret it. Like, shit, I really just
Well,
like
this
having it.
glass
All right.
cannon is grateful.
Oh fuck! Man, how is it fuck Kevin when you then go what's it, fucking 20?
20!
We didn't make the rules, Kevin. You're making the rules.
Wow. I mean,
Wow,
like
ejected from the
let's-
game.
let's all be very honest right now. Kevin's reeling from all of the different stupid shit we do every week. So I feel
Wow.
it's probably just
Yeah.
reactionary at best.
Okay, so we have 20. Yeah, no saves.
Okay, 51 points of damage.
Oh,
Oh god, and this is the dude that I hurt. So nice.
I mean, that guy's definitely dead.
Is my stalker finally gone?
Yes.
You are pardoned.
Oh, thank you.
All right. You want me to wait till the end of the turn to roll for wild magic?
No, we'll do that right away with it. But hold on one sec.
I definitely hit it because that was a level 6 spell, and I was definitely at like 12. And I rolled a 16.
That's cool.
Okay.
I just like the fact that Harbor right now he's got a thing up that says Storm Aura C. That just it just sounds like
fuck,
as
that's
he
right.
as he hits with something, this just
Oh, yeah.
waves just roll out.
Don't. Not yet.
Does lightning get a buff because of the storm aura? Or is that only for Harbor's lightning?
No, that
Not that I need
definitely
another
does.
buff.
Oh my god, it's teammates, their synergy. You're coming, like you guys are coming together as teammates as I'm murdering Drake in a fucking ditch.
There's balance. It's not full synergy.
Oh my god,
No.
it's so gross.
It's
It's like corporate.
it's basically the same. You're helping me learn to stab gooder.
Gooderizer. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's practice.
Yes,
This week,
give me.
Hang on.
This week we're working on stabbing our friends. I mean, anyone.
This workshop will teach you how to
Right.
stab confidence.
Remember,
And if-
just
and if
because
you
they were
can't-
your friend once
Stab your
doesn't mean they don't need to be stabbed.
Doesn't mean they'll be your friend
friend.
again. Get him.
Okay, give me 3d4.
Can we choose what numbers we give you?
No, just next time you see me,
No.
everyone give me
Oh.
3d4. I just want more of them. Caltrops.
All the traps.
No, this is for rack.
Oh, sorry, that was D6, not D4. 8.
Nice. Okay, and that was a third level? Or did that get
Sixth.
upcast? Sixth?
It was the
Did I
third
hear-
level that got upcast, yeah.
Okay, so but it was at 6th level?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that wild magic.
I already did, I already filled it. 16.
Yeah. Yeah. Because unless you got 20 to reset it. But 6th level gives me... this one...
Do you have different charts for different spell levels?
Yes, so it's...
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know if you guys know about this website, Donjon. And it's... DONJON, you know, search it if you ever need stuff. So there's just a wild magic generator. So it's, I mean, there's all sorts of things: adventure elements, encounters, traps, treasures, NPCs, trinkets, art objects. So you can get these beforehand. If something comes up, you can pull them up right at the time that you need it. So all right, let's get a D10.
Eight.
Okay.
I cast Fireball on myself.
No.
Fireball.
So what's gonna happen is... No, not that one. So first, we're gonna reset this to 0.
Is this end of turn?
This is right
No,
now.
Jessica has to go.
Right here.
What in the world?
So, that thing, I'm going to take it off now. That was just the radius that within that every creature is actually I'm gonna put all these guys. This one counts too. They all get teleported all around and within another area within 30 feet of the radius of you. So things just kind of got scrambled, but that was your wild magic, and you're okay. No damage.
Well, that's okay.
And so, with that, I'm going to need from Rack and Harbor what do I need? A DC 18 intelligence check. Or intelligence save, sorry.
I don't think that this will count, but I'm just asking. Where he's wounded, it doesn't have any effect on the sort of like efficacy of what's happening right now, right?
Oh shit! I made it.
Wow.
20. Thanks to the wine.
Nice. And Harbor.
Intelligence save.
Yes, please. That's, not great. So that means there is damage coming your way. Which is 31 psychic damage, and you are stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Okay.
But fortunately for you, that was a reaction that he was able to do. So you... it is still your turn, technically, with you guys. So you'll be able to make that save. But that damage still happened. And it was Pacific.
What was the damage?
31.
Psychic.
31 psychic. And if nothing else, that will bring us to Snack. Snack, you are free from that dragon thing. What would you like to do? You've recovered yourself on your broom, so you didn't go too far. Joseph?
Yeah, I don't know what I should do.
Well, yeah, so you are a melee fighter. So you have 50 feet of movement. What you can do there's a little ruler on the side. So you can grab here, and I keep putting it on the cone because I keep using the cone. But you can, like, drag yourself, like, oh, 50 feet. I could go over this way. There's a guy right here, so if you wanted to fly up and attack him, you could get on either side and attack him. Maybe if you wanted to go here, so then you could fly somewhere else after, when and if you take care of this guy. So that's,
Yeah, I think we do that.
yeah. So I mean, as far as, you know, I can guide you. I don't want to necessarily play your stuff for you, but I can guide you where you know, as you're getting the hang of it, that'll probably be the best place to go at the moment.
Sure.
So. And then to move the guy, you have to... Alright, cool. Good. You got that part down.
Yeah.
Alright, so then on your character sheet...
Yep.
You're swinging with your great axe, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So you can click on where it says great axe +1. If you have... I don't know if you have D&D Beyond installed. But you can click on... the swords or the daggers next to it, and it'll roll the attack and the damage.
Sure. I'm seeing +8 and then 1d12 +3. Which one?
Yes.
So you want to hit the +8 first.
Okay. Uh, 12.
Alright, so a 12 does not hit. But you have 2 attacks per action, so you can attack again.
Alright. Uh, 20.
20 will hit. So now you click on the 1d12 +3.
Correct. 14.
Alright, so...
Did that add the rage damage?
The what?
It would not have... so because you are a barbarian, like you're a barbarian and you're raging, from last time, you do 3 extra damage? 2? 3?
3.
Yes. Plus 3 melee damage, so it must be based on your just level. Straight up.
I think it's level, yeah.
So that is minus 17. Okay. Bonus action. Let's see what you've got. So you could try and let's see. Oh, I mean, shoving it wouldn't really be beneficial.
Does he also have action surge as a fighter if he wanted to hit again?
Yeah, I was thinking, I wasn't really thinking of having him use that at the moment, just because it's just a situational sort of thing. It's like, yeah, things, you know, seem to be wrapping up.
How is he
so.
on health? He does have second wind as a bonus action.
Yeah, he seems good. It seems like you're at 136 out of 161. So maybe 126, but still seems to be okay. So with that, I think you're pretty set up with what you're doing, Snack. And then the one thing that I would say is just if this guy tries to move away, If he moves here or here and he's still within 5 feet of you, you can't attack. But if he moves out of your range, then you get an attack of opportunity, even when it's not your turn. So everyone will point that out when it happens, but just so you're aware of what that is. So
Alright.
with that, that brings an end to your turn. We have Harbor's making an intelligence save. Drac is making an intelligence save, and Hal is making a wisdom save.
You want me to do it now, or do you want me to wait for everyone else to do their thing?
No, this is all just happening at the end of the turn, so
This
it's the end of the turn.
Yeah! Sorry, didn't mean to yell, but also, yes!
Plus proficiency, then it's 19.
Yes, because you had the wine,
Yes.
and then, so what did you need to make it to?
14, I think you said.
18.
Yep, so that's 19. So, yep, pretty good.
I used my regular dice. It was a 6. Then I'm +1, and then plus what 4 for the wine.
Whatever your proficiency is.
Well,
I
yeah,
know,
you
it's
guys
just-
will have the
Yeah,
same.
+5. Okay,
5.
so 6 + 1, 7 + 5,
So
12.
So no.
That's what I get for trusting
Trust in the system.
Just putting it down. Just putting it down.
Oh, and yours, you have to make it to 15, Brian, just so you know. But unfortunately,
Thank
you did not.
Yeah, you know, it's not an issue. It's not an issue.
All right, so that was you guys. These. Now we've got the guys who were sent here with you.
Those guys are still alive?
I know, shockingly.
Oh, shit, we forgot you guys were here.
Oh, you guys are still doing a thing? Oh, good for you. Good for you. Way to not be dead.
Here, oh.
I can already hear like the asshat that we had trouble with already. Our soldiers performed admirably. They did more than they were expect. Shut up.
Yes, he's southern.
Shut
now.
up.
Shut up, you fang banger.
Got him.
Got him.
And it
Sounds
cut
like
out
bang.
2 for me, so.
Anywho,
Let's see.
but
Let's
wait,
see.
did that 21 pass? Am I back in
Yes.
in non-stabbing mode?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It did pass. Definitely.
It passed. Now stab him again.
So you are
God
good.
damn it!
Okay, that one was just for fun. Sorry.
That was a funsy. That was just fun.
But then that will trigger it again. So.
No!
Yeah, okay, so this guy will move up here. There's 2 more that are gonna be attacking this guy. That one hits. He is currently bloodied. And then we've got the guys who are the spellcasters. What's the distance? That's quite a bit. Where? This is in the way. That is why. Oh, still. 75? Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is those guys moving into position. You guys have already made your saves. Let's see. I keep closing this. No, I didn't close it. It's right there. Oh. Oh, I could just... I thought I had that. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, this guy... This guy up top goes to casting something, but nothing's happening at the moment. But he is going towards stuff. This dragon is going to try and destroy the hunter, but he is not going to. He's probably just very distracted by everyone else and everything that's happening. Okay, so it goes back to you guys, because everything else... Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of X's on the map.
All right, could Hal call for help? Because the number one thing, I just feel like Hal's instinct to stab needs to go stab this asshat at the top of the fucking map. But I also don't want Drac, after I've stabbed him 6, 12, 15 times, however many times it's been, to fall into the ether. So, like, is there somebody, if I call out, that would come and grab him so that I can go try to murder this thing at the top of the map?
There may be, but in the meantime, now you are... So I was imagining that you were kind of grabbing Drac so that you could stab him. Are you currently still grabbing him and just calling out?
I feel like
So you
in
don't
order
have the
to get-
stab urge anymore? That's gone? You're over that?
Oh no, the stab urge is there. Like I want to penetrate something, and that's as gross
Oh.
as it sounds.
Oh,
But
babe.
Okay.
I feel
And
like
Drax just
if
like,
my,
okay, I can forgive you
Oh.
then. I get it. I've been there. I mean, I'll bring you
I-
to the farm next time.
I saw what I looked like
Because
as a female cow. I understand.
I need to show you how to
I
handle
utterly
these
get it.
urges
You how to love a heifer.
in a proficient
nature
way.
doesn't know love. Nature just knows rape. Yeah. Okay.
You have to.
But anyways, so I feel like if my hands were on Drac and I have him, the impulse from this blade is driving me to like go forth and like conquer, or be fucking killed and subjugated, whatever. But at the same rate, like go forth and die, go forth, be conquered, kind of thing. But I don't want to let him go and die. So that's why I was hoping that by calling out, maybe like one of the backups or whatever could run over and grab him, and then at a minimum I could try to just pull out my bow and take some shots at the guy that I started with when I hit him first, because he is my hunter's mark.
Yes. So
What about the two guys, the vampire dude and the spellcaster dude?
well, and that is going to be the thing, because they are hidden, and while I didn't describe it, this area handles sound in a weird way. There's...
Oh shit.
It's not as though that there's like a buzzing constantly, but these portals are not making noise, but it's also a very
Like absorbing it.
yeah. It's not like you hear sound that you hear, kind of no big deal, but it's also it's not producing just a regular noise, but it's kind of dampening a lot of the noise.
How about this? Would you allow this?
So
If I call out and don't immediately see someone coming to help because of the again, like the weird acoustical nature of this place, that I could attempt like an athletics check to get Drac onto the ground, and then I could, as a bonus action, take one shot at this asshat at the top of the room.
yeah, let's see what happens with it.
Okay, so athletics check.
Well, are you gonna call out first?
I'm sorry. I thought you were explaining that wouldn't work because of the acoustics.
Not necessarily. It's just that it would be difficult. It wouldn't guarantee. But that being said, as you call out, these guys are going to definitely hear and help and get him and pull him up.
Okay.
Why don't you put them on the platform?
All right. So if they come over and help doing that, can I effectively like step up to the side and then
Just start stabbing one of them.
and then just start stabbing them? I think I can over that. I would like. Oh, sorry, good.
Would he get his action and his bonus action, so his attack and his bonus attack? Because the people came over to help.
Yes, he does. I'm wondering if he would get a bonus action with the longbow.
No, I would not. I don't. It's not a light or an offhand weapon, so I would not. It would just be 2 shots.
Yeah, and you're not built as a cast bower.
No, no. I like literally. I discovered long-range weapons after being all at the stabbies, even though the long-range weapons do
dropped
far
my
more fucking
crossbow.
damage. But yeah, well, no, I didn't drop it. I threw it in the ocean. Yes, we know that.
These are all known facts.
These are all these are facts that are known.
I can't feel the life with this. Useless.
I can't feel your life ebbing away with this. You're over there. I gotta feel it on my hands. If my blade's not slipping, I'm not gripping. That's just how it is. Also, I don't like anything I just said, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, you don't have lips that grip.
I don't like anything that's happening right now, but that's what we're doing. So, all right.
Okay. So, yeah, what are you doing then? These guys came over, helped him up.
All right. They got him out. He's okay. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what happened. Make sure he's not bleeding anymore. And then I'm gonna.
I found him like that. He says
just,
while
the rocks were really rough down there.
Spitting blood, just like he has blood just pouring down his face still, and he's just like, I know what. It's Tinker with the mayonnaise all over again.
Would I would I have known that he did it? I must have, right? I had to have seen him do it.
So
just hoping I could deny it somehow.
Stunned is. So let's take a look real quick. Conditions: stunned. You are incapacitated. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Attacks affected. So you are incapacitated. So check that out. You can't take an action. Your concentration is broken. You can't speak. You are incapacitated. So you can't speak, but I would say the reason that it says you can't speak is that you're aware of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, you know that he just went to fucking town on you.
Shit!
And then just denied it.
Yeah. He just says, I need to penetrate something and keep stabbing me.
He turns into that
He
shit from
whispered
Kill
that
Bill.
to you?
Now I penetrate you. You're like, no, not okay.
And,
all right,
and he
but
just kept saying that. He just he just did that, and then he's
it's
just like,
gross. It's gross.
and
But
and he just kept doing every stab. Was just
I
that
don't like
same
any of
line.
this.
He
I
had the
don't like
craziest
any of
look in
this.
his eye, and at one point he
Just-
said, "Let's get it on."
And it was at that moment that Druck was like, maybe. I mean, I don't like the stabbing, but all right. So I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna take aim at this guy. He is my hunter's mark. He has been this entire time, and I am going to take 2 shots at him. First one, fucking natural 1. God damn it.
Don't you have advantage because it's your favorite enemy?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. Like I have a +4 to damage against them, but I don't have advantage on strikes. So, and there's nobody next to him. But second shot. Come on, let's see what we got. Come on. That might work out. 20 on the die.
I'd imagine so. Let's make sure. No.
20 is not a hit.
No.
Son of a bitch. What a dickbag. I don't think I have anything. And to answer your question from earlier today, Kevin, first of all, I had no idea if I had inspiration, but I definitely don't have inspiration. Because otherwise I would have used it in this moment, right now, and you would have been like, from the P-Battle comments, you don't have that. I totally get it. Totally get it. But no, I don't have it.
I was going to take that away.
No, I knew where that was going. Like, that was very apparent. And also, you're welcome, because whatever, because I got to play Yoda and say the Tom Force, and I loved it. But that said, fuck. 2 shots, and I mean, a natural 1 not going to hit, and unfortunately a 20 is not going to hit as well, and I can't do anything else because
you can move up.
I don't have to with my ranged, so I'm not going to, because this guy's probably got a fucking blast range of 4,000 feet, so I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Also, I know that if I move up and start stabbing, I may stab you too. So I'm a bit worried about this knife now. Now, not before, when I heard that it was called the stabbing of the endless stabbing knife, but now I'm worried. So.
We all should have been a little concerned.
Guys, I got this knife. It stabs forever. Really? Yeah, that's cool.
We just should have seen this.
Maybe we should have thought about that. Oh, all right. Yeah. No? Whatever.
So what, you can just stab forever? I guess so.
I guess that's how it works.
Cool.
Is it? I guess.
It was.
It was. I mean, it seems to be.
Alright. So, unfortunately, Drac is stunned again, still, I should say.
Let's be thankful that you didn't put poison on your knives this time around.
Oh shit, I forgot.
No, I did not. No, I have to declare it. It is not. No, it's fine. It's fine. Holy fuck. Yeah, mummy rot. I put mummy rot on my fucking thing. You're gonna turn into a mummy now. Bye. You're gonna be you're gonna be a mummy minotaur. A mummy mim. That's what you're gonna be. Yep.
I'm going for all the classic creatures.
I want everything. I want all of it.
Hey, one of you fuckers bite me.
Just in case.
Bite me! Come on!
It may not have an effect.
Do you know anything about a
swamp
swamp monster?
Does anybody know what a swamp donut is? Because that's what I want to be.
Gross.
You're welcome.
Okay, so who's up? Rack, Harbor, Snack, Corellian. We've got a bunch left. Gonna start rolling for you guys. Getting the D4 out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the order I'm going in. If no one's gonna jump forward.
TJ, do you want me to teleport you closer so you can hit that guy?
To this guy? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's the whole thing that Drac and I wanted to do, but we couldn't because you have a
Yeah,
Shy
except
Guy
I was
campaign.
on the other side
No,
of the
no,
map when you
Shy
told
Guy
me.
map. No, I get it.
Yeah, just 50 feet above them, so I'm falling straight down, and I just have all that weight to hit them.
All that magic.
Okay. Two things come to mind.
Kevin's like, no.
No, no, not at all. Not no in any way. The two things that come to mind are one, that one shot that the three of us played. Tom, TJ, and I all just ran something. Tom made a character, I made a character, and TJ grabbed a monster. And we were like level 19 or 20. Tom ran up for him, and the thing had an aura that could like stun you. I climbed up these things and jumped up from the top and landed a 20, which decapitated the thing on the first turn that I actually attacked, which was like 4 turns into it because I took a long way around.
Yeah, the
Meanwhile,
warp
Tom's
was
getting the
forward.
shit kicked out of him.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I land, and it's like, okay, well, since that just ended it, we'll play it out. And then the thing had an aura that I couldn't beat, so I'm like, oh, I actually can't contribute to this. And Tom had to get like a 19 or a 20 to
It
get
was
past the aura.
like I was playing a barbarian that should have been able to pass it, but I rolled so poorly every time that I was like, just done. It sucked. It really sucked.
Yes. So, had I not gotten that 20, we would have just died. But like,
Pretty much.
we played it out to have something, but it was either I get the 20 and we win, or I miss and or don't get a 20 and don't kill this thing in one shot. But that being said, I imagine Harbor going up 50 feet above this thing, going by, and then just swinging and missing, and then just continuously falling.
Thank you.
Thank you, he says. Yeah.
Possible. Could be epic.
I want you to hit it.
Make it
That would be
sweet.
awesome.
So we doing that, TJ?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So that's 3rd level dimension door. So I can bring us to the thing. Over here.
Yeah. Good.
I'm 50 feet up.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my 50 feet of movement on the broom. Not 50 feet because I had to move like 10 feet to, so 40 feet.
Mm-hmm. 17 hit him.
No.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll see if this hits at all. Great Weapon Master. Well. $21 hit him.
No.
Hmm.
21 you said?
Yes.
Oh, because
I see a 23 and a 26.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it
'cause
drops
it's
down
great
because of
weapon,
weapon. Great. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So
what
yes.
threw me off.
Can I use... does the 23 hit?
What are you using?
I can use my reaction for bend luck
Okay.
if it doesn't hit, and I can roll a D4.
Oh, 21 actually
yeah.
doesn't hit.
Well, I have not given the answer.
I mean, we know a 20 doesn't hit, so let's see.
And you now know a 21 does not hit.
I now know that? I thought you were joking.
Does the 24 hit?
Yes.
Did he use shield?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's the only way. I'm like, nothing that squishy. He's
Right.
literally squishy.
Right.
Not only squishy, but definitely, look at that. It's definitely squishy.
Right.
Cool.
Not
So
only are your
24.
actions of a squishy, your face is of a squishy.
I like to think that I hit the shield and then you bent luck to just have a break in the
And
shield.
the shield just shatters.
Yeah. It just fucking goes through. Plus 10. So 37. And then I'm big. Remember, I'm big. There we go.
But don't be fooled by my
Thanks
name.
for the
In
one.
real life, I'm quite big.
Rolled a 19 for wild magic.
Quite
Seven.
large.
38.
Where
38
the hell?
damage.
Where did you go? Up. Gotcha. And that was a third level, you said, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so 3. Okay. So, we have not addressed the broom.
The broom in the room. Damn it, Tom.
I'm sorry. You know what? This is why Halator
Double
works.
jinx, idiot!
We're on the same
Shut
level.
up!
We're on the
Muted.
same fucking level.
Past tense.
Just
You know
mute
what,
them,
man?
they can't
You know what,
talk.
man? Maybe this is the story arc where we just separate. Like, woo, can't talk to each
But-
other.
But they're still saying all of the same things. It's just like, this seems forced.
Oh yeah, just in very different like scenarios. But yes.
It's like, why would I say that? It felt right, but why would I say that? Okay, so are you flying on the broom, Harbor?
Me?
I didn't think so. I thought he was on a platform or something. Is he flying?
Oh, yes, he is floating because this is in the middle of this area. So I'm gonna move us out of the way real quick. So it's kind of like a cylinder sort of thing here, and then down here, probably like 50 feet down, is another ring of rocks, and then it goes another 20 feet to the portal down here. But this area right here is just free floating right above the portal.
Alright, so I must be on the broom. If not, then I'm just, free falling, so.
I did not know that that's where our minds were and what we were thinking.
I mean, Hal. I can't believe Hal missed twice. Well, I can because I rolled, but fucking shit.
Okay, and I think, because I was just reading it, and it seems like the creature, the target, everything it is wearing and carrying changes size with it. Any item dropped returns to normal
perfect.
size at once. So, yeah.
When
it's
we
like, okay.
when we animate this, we can, make it a hysterical small broom. But,
It's gonna
for
be
now,
a tiny. It's a tiny little broom that like
Typically, when
your
you
feet are swinging off
gigantify,
of.
everything, all your
you're-
items
you're-
and equipment grow with you.
yeah, I'm just
but
saying.
I just really like the idea of like a matchstick size broom underneath a massive harbor. That's just great.
Right.
Where does
Like,
it go?
it's-
Where does he store it?
Well, so like he's got like you
Oh,
just
Wouldn't
see
you like to know?
coming
Some
coming
people
out
never
of
tell. A gentleman never tells.
out of
It's
his
like
butt is
bouncing
just
on
like
it
the broom.
with his
I'm just
tippy
saying,
toes.
if it's in his
It's-
ass,
It looks kind of like
Listen,
a like
son,
a bunny
get
tail.
that out of your head.
Like, but you can't say anything. Shut up. You're stunned.
I'm not
And
stunned.
stabbed.
What?
Not you.
You're stunned and stabbed now.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay, so yeah, you're floating there with your little broom. You've got your index finger and thumb gripping for dear life because that's all you can fit on it. And then switching to the axe, hitting, and then trying to grab again. So we have Snack, Corellian, and that's it. Snack and Corellian are left. Snack, there are 2 opponents left. Currently, you are right next to one, so that would probably be the best one to go for. Since you've got someone on the other side now, you have advantage, which means when you roll the attack, which is that +8, you would be rolling it twice, and you can hold the shift key if you want. That should make it advantage for you. Or you can just click it 2 times. Up to you. We're still getting you used to it, so.
First one's a 19.
That will hit.
Second one's an 18.
Okay. So now roll the next one, which is the D12 +3.
E.
It's
All right.
D12 plus 3, but it's an additional
Right.
3 because of rage.
Yep. And you can go ahead and do that again if you want. Attack with the +8 2 times.
Okay. 10.
10 total.
10 for the first one.
Okay.
Nine.
That's going to be a miss. So what's the second one?
9.
9 on the die.
1 on the die. +8.
Ooh. So you rolled a 1 and a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Lovely.
those are generally always misses.
Those are bad numbers, yeah.
And 1 is always a miss.
He's
2 is
too busy
very often
thinking
a
about
miss.
how the Chad guy would taste.
That could be the issue. He's
He didn't get to
he's putting the tongue before
sample
the
it while
horse,
he was being digested by it.
right? He was just like,
Yeah.
if these things have such good taste, I wonder if they have such good flavor. It's like, I don't know how that correlates.
I don't know. It looks like they got a whole lot of ribs.
Right. I mean, it kind of just... I mean, you could definitely see how this would be presented. Is it this one? Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Of course that would be what happens, though. That's the button you chose. Yeah, you can see the presentation. Like, those things are just on... Its back is on the plate. And then you can just grab the ribs and just, you know, pull it off. It's like a big buffet style. Or just a party platter across a long table. But unfortunately, you're so focused on that you did not actually finish it off to start making those ribs. And there are options around here. But that leaves us for the end of this turn with just Corellian.
Eric.
And Corellian says, "Oh my God, Stab
cast
myself because I'm
disguise self.
disguised. I'm so disguised.
Yeah, he doesn't even cast disguise self. He just yells, "I'm so disguised." Do you think he No, I feel like who would think this? When Drac first heard disguise self, he definitely thought that it meant like, oh, you're gonna do that, and it's called that because you're now Disguy, right?
I think Drac would just think it was for him.
Disguise
You're gonna
myself
disguise
now.
self. Yeah, disguise me.
Right. Okay, so it sounds like we have had a dropped Eric 2 weeks in a row now. So what I'm gonna say is, does someone want to jump in for him real quick? Because I'm thinking where he is, the best option might
Yeah, he
be
disguises self.
exactly.
No.
We all
Best
know.
option is he comes up behind Snack and says, "You doing okay, buddy?" and cuts his throat.
He dresses up like one of the.
Yes,
That is good.
Yes. Hal needs all the heat off of him.
Exactly.
To the point
Somebody
where
else
he's
should
gonna
be a murderous motherfucker right now.
He's gonna season 8 Game of Thrones Corellian and just give him an entirely different character because he needs the heat off of himself that badly.
Yeah,
1000% yes. He says.
I was gonna say he can go here and get flanking to take this guy out.
Lame.
I mean, do what you want.
He has
I
flanking,
was
so he
just
has
suggesting
advantage?
that.
No. It makes that's
Yes.
probably the most tactically advantageous thing you could.
So does a 28 hit?
Yes.
Okay. I don't fucking know how his character works.
Don't
But
worry. No, nobody does. He's disguised. No one knows.
Okay, so I'm actually going to roll it in here so that we can see it.
so
The
Yeah.
damage.
yeah, it's the one
It
he's
just rolled
it's
so
the-
much shit. Okay.
So like I can see his
So-
modifiers. I can't roll it for him. So
1d6. Okay, because he's got. I know he has a piercing.
he wouldn't have sneak attack though.
Piercing damage dealt to. No, but it just rolls everything anyway. And yeah, he would. All you need is someone next to the enemy that you're attacking.
No, okay.
All you need is
So-
love.
So, 8 piercing damage is the regular thing. 2 piercing damage is extra because of the sword. He can use piercing damage. He gets some piercing damage, but then he's able to deal more. So he does 10 damage from just the regular stab. And then if he wants to do more damage to this thing, he can take, in this case it's not all that great, but 4 damage to deal 8 more. And then he does 17 on top of that.
Of course I will. Because I am
Right.
totally Corellian.
Right. So let me-
Corellian in it.
Okay, so that means... Yeah. Not 39, because that is to the user, so 35. Jesus. That gets this guy into the red.
He still has more attacks, doesn't he?
Redemption.
He has one at least. I don't know if he can use 2 of fighting. Yes, he could use a third one.
Alright. And 12. 26 to hit.
Yep. I'll I'll roll the damage.
Please. His items are too complicated.
Yeah. Alright, no sneak attack this time because he already used that. So 10 again, and then in this case it's a better ratio. He can do 2 damage to himself for 10 more damage.
Of course I will.
Right. So that brings it to 20 damage. And this thing is still there. Still flying. Snack is putting his great axe away and pulling out his carving knife.
And then he gets another attack.
Yes.
Okay. It's a 19 on the die.
That's gonna hit.
See if I can roll for crit. I do not. So 19 and 12 is 31 to hit.
And that
Hal
will
wants
kill
to
this
take.
thing.
Ah, shit. Hal wanted it, but all right.
Yeah.
Hal kills Drek because of Drac.
I got a kill. Yeah, it was Drac, and then we had to revive him. Stop
He
stabbing.
had tentacles. He had tentacles. I swear.
Okay, so that brings the end of this turn. All right, Drac. Intelligence save.
Alright, let's see what I can do. I'm gonna do the spinner again, despite my better judgment. Alright, see what I can do. And stop. Okay, I got a 20.
Nice.
I'll take a picture. If you don't believe me, I did in fact get a 20. So that is pretty fucking good. So I assume I wake back up.
Drac wakes up saying, Hal, I'll never forgive you.
He's hurt. He is hurt, literally and mentally. He is hurt. He'll be like, Hal, what was that about? I thought we were friends.
I didn't.
I thought the
realize
bond
how.
of friendship went farther than that, than just silly wizards' curses.
I thought it went more than skin and vessels deep.
Drac will definitely be upset. Hal has some splaining to do.
Hold on. Hal, like, I just looked. Like, I can do, like, a cure spell, but I do not have magics potent enough to cure what I did to you in 2 rounds. I just do not. I just do not have that power.
These are just the facts.
Hold on. Wait. I want to see something for a sec. So, fuck. All right. I feel like Hal is gonna. Fuck. I don't want to fucking do this, but like, Hal.
Hal's gonna fuck.
Hal's gonna fuck. He's gonna fuck so hard. But anyways, like Hal comes back over to you as like the vampires are helping you up or doing whatever, and he's gonna look at you. And he's gonna say,
Just remember, only I kill the captain.
Kevin,
What
you
the
fucking
fuck?
asshole! You just took my goddamn moment. No, he's gonna first of all, yes, all of that. But second of all, he looks at this fucking bleeding minotaur in front of him. Says, "It looks like I can't heal you up all the way. But what I can do is I can give you this." And so
Hug.
he's gonna
Smooch.
wait. He's gonna cast He's gonna cast like his highest heal spell on him, but I don't think it's gonna do shit. But he's also gonna hand him. He's gonna hand him his blackjack, which is his blackjack, but it's in a mess kit. And the blackjack is what we used when we did the whole fucking shitty shanty in the town before we went to hell. And he knocked out the fucking cook so that we could do what we wanted to do. And the mess kit is what he caught Jeremy in, and brought him back from those caves. Hands it to him, and then he does a 3rd level heal, and a 3rd level heal spell does boom. Yeah, not terrible. 17 points of healing, but that's his max. That's the best he can do.
Wait, no.
I think that was like one fucking hit, but yeah.
No, he does not do that. Because it's not your turn.
I'll just roll that down.
Kevin, you're such a dick.
All right, well, I'm back.
Well, you missed twice. Remember? You had your.
I thought we
attempt.
I thought we had moved to the next round. That's why, because they killed the guy
No.
and that moved on.
All right, who's left? Oh, God. DJ, there's so many guys up there. Well,
Rose-
I'm gonna try and okay, Hal's
So-
back there.
It
I mean, I would
is-
ask him what happened, or something, unless I can't do anything because I just got up and that's the end, right?
Yeah, that's the end of your turn.
Okay,
So that
that's
was
fine.
the end of the turn that you guys have.
The whole turn. Okay,
Uh,
that's fine. I get it.
Yes. I'm actually going to undo that
Because I'm a spiteful DM, you actually don't get up. Stay on the
not
ground.
you.
Well, I got rid of my Hallow.
So there's guys who are actually these spellcaster guys are going to be attacking this mind flayer off to the right.
Wait, there's still a mind flayer?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes, I forgot about him too.
I'm just saying, like, Hal would not have done anything I just said if there was still a fucking mind flayer here. But okay.
Okay, you
yeah,
didn't do
like
it
I said,
anyway.
I
It didn't count.
I
It wasn't your
forgot
turn.
about it. Right, and you would have missed regardless. So remember?
Nope. Totally dropped from memory. Go on.
Okay, so that was... These guys had helped Drac. These two came up and shot at... I'm not even highlighting anyone. So these two shot at this guy over here, the Mind Flayer. These two had helped Drac, or helped Hal get Drac up. And all of these guys had swarmed on this fella up here. All of these hunters made their way running up here. All the ones who aren't getting carried off and stunned by this Mind Flayer. But with that being said, it goes to the other guy's turn. This guy has one more attempt. It looks like. Tentacles. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wow. Okay, let's see how much this does. Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh. No, it's very close. Not quite. This vampire is currently stunned and grappled by the final Mind Flayer over here, and he is really hurting. You guys heard this. Actually, Draken Hal, you guys would have heard this crack coming from over here as the Mind Flayer has this guy constrained with his tentacles. And what you guys up here see...
Even though he's mad at Hal, he would instinctively be like, did that give you a boner too? It's just the tentacles, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Hal's got a real like stab boner going on right now.
So he can't tell. He can't tell.
It's just full on groin thrust. That's all. Yeah. Yeah.
And so...
And so...
Okay,
yes.
And...
I don't like anything you just said, anything, but move on. Yeah.
I mean, that's all we can do. Moving on. So this guy was casting a spell, and he continues to cast a spell, but it finishes up, and everyone around him sees him start to... He finishes casting the spell, and he starts to shrivel and collapse, and he starts falling, and he seems to have cast some sort of spell in a way where he took the effects of the spell, and then he falls.
He just Pokemon us.
Kind of seems that way.
I poke his robes to see if he's there.
He's not even there because he falls away from you. You don't even have the chance to poke his robes.
Wait, but doesn't that mean he gets an opportunity? Everyone over there gets an opportunity of attack? Because he's falling down?
Well, it's not in his control. He is dead, so gravity is just taking him.
Oh, he's
No.
got it. I thought he was teleporting. So.
No. He just crumples and basically withers.
Smithers? Mr. Smithers? Anyways.
Something like that. And then he continues to fall until he hits down at about 70 feet away or so.
I feel like something's about to happen no one's going to like.
Well, let's see if anyone likes this. So he falls about 70 feet and hits the portal, and there is a blinding flash of light. And you guys see this thing coming out of the portal.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, it's the fucking slap word, but worse.
They said a dragon, and then we killed something that kind of looked like a dragon, but this is a dragon. And this is the whole thing. Big, scary, and purple.
Okay, wait. Is there any chance that this fucking thing, this eclipse dragon, is an aberration?
Could be.
Then Hal's very excited. I don't have to stab you anymore. There's a way bigger thing up here I can stab. It's great. It's the best.
He's not even showing remorse. He was trying to trick you into being mad at me. He would have done this anyway tonight.
Shit has happened. Move on. It's just what it is.
if he didn't have that dagger, Drac, you were getting stabbed. He was just waiting for his moment. We're finally alone.
I think we're alone now. Stabby, stabby, stab.
That's not the type of stab that you're supposed to be doing based on that song.
What's
So
happening?
what we're gonna do is we'll pause it there, and then we can jump right into this next time.
On
And then we
pirates.
can see
Oh,
if this
on
guy
Pirates Ball Z?
maybe he'll grant
Pirates Ball.
a wish. Maybe if you wish for panties or something like that. Who knows?
Oh my god. Could you wish for cow pattern panties?
Why would
Maybe
I wish
that's
for
how-
something I already have?
Why would I wish for something I'm already rocking out? Why do I wish for something I've already asked Santa for? I'm just saying.
Because 28 is gooder than 27.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So yes, that's where we will start next week with you guys.
And now I know why you got rid of my fucking
Wait.
spell.
Oh, hold on. I would
Yes.
love to recap
Well,
a moment.
That's what he was
from-
working on for a while, and then you just killed it, and it's like, well, I guess he won't be able to. I guess there's a bit more that he's gonna have to put into this thing.
I think I just want to throw this out there that like I remember very specifically when we first started this game. There was an episode where you were like, "Well, it sounds like everybody doesn't know what's going on. Does anyone want to do a recap?" And Hal said, "We traveled to this place, and now we're chasing Dragon Balls, and we don't know where to get the fucking Dragon Balls." And Wolfgang said, "Have you even been fucking paying attention to this game? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" And now the fucking thing that we're fighting is literally the dragon in like some sort of weird Dragon Ball-esque shit. And Hal just wants to look at you and be like, uh-huh, I was fucking paying attention, dipshit. And that's what I'm saying, so.
So angry, as though you weren't the one stabbing one of your teammates.
Why you gonna bring that up? Why you gonna bring it up, bro? Just saying.
You know, it's just a good point. It's just a good point.
I mean, you might be right. You may be 100% right, but also, why you gotta bring it up? I'm just saying.
It's like I have to get defensive, otherwise people might suspect me.
People may
No
think
one wants that.
that
I
there
don't
is,
want
in
that.
fact, a reason I murdered my teammate. There is only one teammate I was gonna murder, and if memory serves correctly, I said to said teammate, we should find a way to make sure that if that ever happens, we blow everything else up and die together. And there was some mutual like consideration for that. But now we're fighting Dragon Ball X and fucking Rack. Shut up. Just saying.
Murder.
What a rack to. So yeah, we will.
Rack told me I didn't know.
I mean,
what
like,
was
that's happened so many times, I don't even remember saying that.
going on. You're like, I mean, like all of this is
I
true.
mean,
Like, I'm
which
not
time?
saying any
Shit.
of this is wrong. So yes, and that's fair. That is that. You know what? That is fair.
That's I don't know exactly who's gonna know this, but the Batman Beyond meme, where it's like, you killed my father. It's like, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
Do we know anything about this right now? It's for sure. So
What am I not telling Hal to shut up?
Right. All right,
Hal,
but with that
you're
being
right,
said,
I guess
As far
you're
as the
right by not
game-
being wrong.
we're gonna pause that there, and if anyone wants to hang out and still chat or whatever, we're good, but we'll pause the game here and meet up next week, unless anything comes up, obviously, and you guys will get to fight this void dragon thing.
Ooh.
Oh, you said it. It's
that
Void
does-
Dragon.
That does sound aberration-y, and I am excited about that. So nice. Actually, I will ask this: is there any chance to do any further healing on Drac before we start next week?
I think we'll have to. Like, you won't be able to do it because everything is still in combat, so we'll have to see
Yep.
where everything comes up, whose turn it will be. I'll have to think about that. If this guy shows up and does something, or if he shows up and then it's your turn, or what's going on. But
That's fair. No, that's fair. Totally fair.
so
All right.
Very
See you, lads.
cool.
Good games, Kevin. Thank
later,
you.
guys. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for having Hal stab me this all night.
Yeah.
And
also,
not letting me
super.
play.
Yeah. Very, very upset. Very, very sorry about everything. So yes.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Also, don't worry. The next time I see you, I'm gonna punch you right in the throat, and as you start
So-
to go down, I'm just gonna piss on you. But all right, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you Tom the player, not.
No,
Right.
I feel it. I get it. I know it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So the
The
one
last
the
time I
one
saw
thing
you, you were like, "Hey, man, we're doing this whole like batting practice thing out in this like fucking like dirt field. Let me slow mo it so it looks cool. Next time I see you, it's gonna be slow mo.
Yeah.
You.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
All right.
I
See you,
wanted-
lads.
I wanted to recreate that feeling, Brian, of last night with Dark Hours.
Brian's
He
gone.
left. Yeah.
He left. Yeah.
I tried to get him, but oh well. But good games, guys, and then we'll see you guys
All right.
next week.
Yeah. I have a question. What is Dark
Yeah.
Hours? Just because I don't know what that is.
A game that we picked up.
Oh
It's,
my God!
it's-
Is somebody snoring or is somebody like
Yes.
doing?
no,
I
it's,
don't
it's been
care.
happening.
I just want to make sure like somebody's not having some sort of problem that we should ask if they're okay. That's all.
Looks like Joe might have fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Totally fine.
Yep. Losing people as we go, but. All right. Yeah, Dark Hours is just a game that we picked up, where it's like we played last night, and it's like, oh, okay. It was a fun little game, but also, if you died, you're just kind of sitting there for a while.
You can't do anything.
Yeah. So it's just like,
I still really want to do. Hold on. I gotta close that. Close this. What is it? I still really want to do hellholes with you guys, which is just you're playing golf in hell, and you just roll dice, and apparently like if you make it, like if you make the quota, you make the hole. If not, you're above par, and then you just record from there. But like after the first hole and moving forward, the demons kind of like decide they support like the lowest winner, like the lowest score or the highest score, and just start fucking with everybody from there. And it's a super like dumb PDF, but like I just want to play it with people. Just saying, just want to do it. Anyone want to play Hellholes right now? I'm just saying. I've got like. I'm just saying. If you don't, it's cool. But if you do, that's cool too.
not
So.
at the moment, but yes, I do want to play.
All right, 100%.
I was.
Woo!
I didn't know if you were talking about some sort of game that was like on Steam, so I looked something up, and there is Hellhole, but it's not golf.
Yeah,
It's just
this
like
Hellhole is
going
pretty cool.
further down and
Maybe my dice can finally learned its lesson after Monster Battle. I can take it out of the chair.
There's another one I found. It's called Dracula OD, but it's not as fun as it sounds. Like I read it and I was, oh, this is gonna be great, but it's not as great. It's not as great as it sounds.
yeah.
It never lives up to that to the Balmir like Dracula. You owe me money. Where the fuck are you? Clip that showed up.
Right.
Oh, look, they're conversating through their snores.
Snore to
Mhm.
snore. SNS. SNS. SNS.